What's up, people? It's the Bull Akbeezy for CZ. You watching Star TV, right? We're gonna talk about the Eagles right now, right? And what I see with the Eagles right now, the Eagles is balling. Eagles is balling tough right now. Like they in a bag. I didn't give them a chance to beat Pittsburgh at all. Going into that game, Pittsburgh has one of the most elite, top-notch offenses in the game. They got Antonio Brown. They got the Bull Wheaton. Uh, uh, D'Angelo Williams. I believe that's his name. That's their running back. Um, he balling tough. That's probably not his name. I don't remember his name. I'm sorry about that. But anyway, he balling tough. Their defense is half-assed, but they have one of the most premier offenses. They have Ben Roethlisberger at quarterback, which in my eyes is top five, top three in the league right now. Antonio Brown, um, you can question whether he's number one right now. Like these Bulls is tough. So going into that game with the rookie quarterback, uh, half-ass offensive line, and Ryan Matthews not really running, to my liking, to say that he killing them out there. Only thing I didn't have a problem with was the defense. Uh, if y'all remember in my last segment on the Eagles, I was saying how the Bull Carson Wentz, how he played ball the way that a quarterback that's been in the league for years, he balled like how, you know what I mean, like an elite quarter. Not, I wouldn't say elite quarterback, but exceptional quarterback, a already poised, you know what I mean, quarterback in the league, not a rookie. So he handled his business, but he handled his business the way a quarterback that's already been there handled their business, right? That was the difference in my commentation and the professional commentators. They're speaking upon the coaches. They're speaking upon how bad the Chicago Bears was, how bad the Cleveland Browns was. You know what I mean? Which is a good perspective. It's a good perspective. But my point is how Carson Wentz is playing as an already seasoned quarterback. Like he's doing what he did to them, to those two teams, is what an already seasoned quarterback would have done, not a rookie. He put 29 points up on Chicago. He put points up on Cleveland. So that's very comparable, especially for a rookie, Carson Wentz, right? So going into that Pittsburgh game, I wasn't expecting for the Pittsburgh Steelers to get shellacked. Like they got hammered, they got beat down, they got beat the fuck up. Like that shit was crazy, and it was like I was in a dream. Like I was. Is this real? Is this real? Are the Eagles up like this? Pittsburgh only got 3 points. Antonio Brown, uh, Ben Roethlisberger, one of the best offensive line in football, and they sacked him like 3 times. God damn. Like, that shit was crazy, right? So, we got an off week this week. We're not going to be seeing, the Eagles play this week. We want to, for the football fans out there, it's going to be other great games going on and popping off. You know what I mean? Another thing I wanted to bring up was Colin Kaepernick has a lot of followers now. He even has followers in college. You got the college players taking the knee. You got all sports, soccer. You know what I mean? White women taking knees in the WNBA. They doing their thing. We will see what will happen in the NBA. Like I said, Colin Kaepernick has quite a following right now. He's had death threats behind this, He's been on Time magazine. Like, he is not an elite quarterback, but he is an elite activist. You know what I mean? I take my hat off to him. You know what I mean? And, I want to get back to the twerking in the NFL. Last time, if y'all seen me, I was talking about the boy Antonio Brown when he was twerking in the end zone. Last week, excuse me, Emmanuel Sanders from the Denver Broncos, very good receiver. He was torching them, right? However, the brother went into the end zone and did the twerk, man. Like, I don't know what's wrong with these brothers. You know, they got on tight clothes and they on television. They you know, in the eye, they in the eye of millions, right? A man is not supposed to twerk in public like that. Like, if I was to like put my hands on my knees and just and poke my ass out and just pump, like, bang, 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 bang. Like, only time I would do something like that, like if I was in a setting with like a couple of my boys, right? You know what I mean? They'd be like, dang, you see that new picture of Beyonce or Nicki Minaj or somebody like that? Like, dang, would you hit that? Like, yeah, I hit that. I be hitting that joint like bang, 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 bang. Right? That's the only time I would do that. But I'm not gonna do that, like, I'm not gonna do that in public. Like, I'm not gonna do it like in the street. You know what I mean? Like I'm in a pizza shop buying pizza and I just bang, bang. It's not going to be in public. It's going to be like in a setting like we in the crib. You know what I mean? It's like 3-4 of my boys. You know what I mean? We talking shit. And it's just us there. You know what I mean? As a joke. It's not going to be in front of millions. Like, I'm not going to do that. You don't do that, man. Like, I'm not going to say it's gay, but it's just not. For one, it ain't professional. I mean, you do your thing. You might do the Deion Sanders, you know what I mean, in the end zone, or you might do you know what I mean. You had Cam Newton. He was doing the dab shit. The young boys be doing now, like shit like that is cool, but you don't twerk, like you don't do the Beyonce like you look like he was doing the you know what I mean, in the end zone. You can't do the in the end zone. Or, you know, acting like you hitting your girl from the back. Bang, 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 bang. Like, you can't do that, man. Like, y'all gotta stop this shit, man. Stop doing this homosexual, metrosexual type shit in the end zone, man. Like, you just don't do that shit, man. But, this is Zach Beezy for Sheezy, y'all. And this is, you know, my little small take on a sports arena. You know what I mean? Mainly the Eagles. The Eagles balling right now. And the one thing I was hearing, I heard it from the bull Colin. His name is Colin Cowherd. He's a Fox Sports Network commentator. He's a sports writer. And what he was speaking upon was how it's going to be very, very hard for the Dallas Cowboy fans and the team these next upcoming weeks. I think they're 2-1 right now. Ezekiel Elliott, he just had his first good game where he rushed for 140 yards on 30 attempts. You know, he did very well that game. Dak Prescott, I remember it was a co-worker of mine that was saying that he wanted Dak Prescott to come to Philly when Dak was up in Mississippi State. However, Colin Cowherd was saying that it's going to be very, very rough in these next upcoming weeks. He pointed out that it's only a 2-point differential for their game this week playing San Fran. So that means that Vegas knows something that everybody else doesn't know, because as we all know, San Francisco stinks right now. Like, they suck. So for them to only have a 2-point differential, you know, they're giving up 2 points the same frame rather. There's something there, and they might lose that game. Then after that, they run into Minnesota. They run into Cincinnati. I think they play New York again. Like, their schedule is major tough after this week with San Fran. Like, their schedule ain't no joke. And on top of that, Witchcomb is out. Dez Bryant, he's gonna be out for a week or two because he has a hairline fracture in his leg. So it's gonna be real fucked up for Dallas, which is very good for me and makes me feel very glad because I cannot stand Dallas Cowboys. You know what I mean? Y'all suck, y'all stink, and especially the fans, y'all are out of pocket, and something wrong with y'all mind because y'all rocking for these Bulls and you always arguing about the 4 or 5 championships that you have, but that was like eons ago. You know what I mean? I think I was sitting on the steps sucking my thumb last time they won a championship. Like, they are irrelevant. They stink. They haven't had a quarterback since Troy Aikman. You know what I mean? So every time it look like y'all gonna do well, you don't, and I'm happy. You know what I mean? I'm happy for y'all. As for the Eagles, the Eagle fans, we doing all right. We doing all right now. I'm not gonna go as far as to say we going to the Super Bowl, but I'm definitely gonna say that them boys is looking really good right now. They're number one in everything right now. Number one in defense, number one in offense, and then we got a rookie quarterback. He looks very, very good. You know what I mean? I think he's the up and coming and the next generation of great quarterbacks. This bull is real special. The one thing that I think that we do need to do, I believe that we need to get him some receivers to throw to. That's right. And I like the Bull Barner. I love the Bull Barner. Barner is going to be good. Keep your eye on him. I like that Bull Barner. Smallwood is pretty good too. Ryan Matthews, get him the fuck out of here. I'm not feeling the Bull. Jordan Matthews, he caught a pass in the end zone, but he got to show me more because he made too many drops since he's been in the league. I can't wait to get our tight end back, Zach Ertz. Love him. You know what I mean? Other than that, man, Eagles fly high. You know what I mean? We doing the damn thing right now, man. I just can't wait till y'all get back. You know what I mean? This is a bye week, you know. But this is it for this segment. You know what I mean? I'm going to get back at y'all on some other topics that's been, you know, teetering around in my mind. Check y'all out later, man. It's like Beezy for Pete. Wow. It's Beezy for Sheezy. Peace.